King Louis XVI. For most of his life, Louis XVI ruled from the glittering halls of Versailles, surrounded by luxury unimaginable to his starving subjects. But by 1793, the French Revolution had transformed him from a divine monarch into a national enemy. On the cold morning of January 21, 1793, the king was escorted through the streets of Paris in a closed carriage. Crowds lined the route, silent, tense, staring as the man they once called His Majesty took his final ride. At the Place de la Révolution, the guillotine towered above the crowd. Louis tried to speak, declaring his innocence and forgiving his enemies, but drums drowned out his voice. Moments later, he was strapped down. The blade fell. The king's severed head was lifted into the air as the crowd roared. His death marked the end of the French monarchy as the world knew it, and sent shockwaves through every royal palace in Europe. King Alexander I of Yugoslavia. On October 9, 1934, King Alexander arrived in Marseille for a diplomatic visit meant to secure peace in Europe. Instead, he walked straight into one of the most infamous assassinations in modern history. As the king rode through the city in an open car, crowds cheered. Suddenly a man pushed forward, drew a pistol, and fired multiple shots at point-blank range. Chaos exploded. What made Alexander's death extraordinary is this: the entire assassination was captured on a film camera, one of the earliest political murders ever recorded. The king collapsed in the car, dying within minutes. France's foreign minister, riding beside him, was also killed. The attack shocked Europe and helped destabilize a region already drifting toward war. King Faisal of Saudi Arabia. King Faisal was regarded as one of the most influential modernizers in the Middle East. But on March 25, 1975, his life ended in one of the most startling royal assassinations of the 20th century. During a routine reception at the royal palace, Faisal greeted foreign dignitaries and family members. That's when his nephew approached him, calmly, respectfully, and then pulled out a revolver. He shot the king twice in the head at close range. Guards tackled the assassin instantly, but it was too late. King Faisal died on the spot, plunging Saudi Arabia into shock and mourning. To this day, the killer's motives remain debated, lost in a mix of family tragedy and political conspiracy. King Birendra. For decades, King Birendra was seen as a unifying father figure in Nepal, a gentle monarch in a rapidly changing world. But on June 1, 2001, a night meant for a peaceful family gathering turned into one of the bloodiest events in royal history. During a private dinner at the Kathmandu Royal Palace, Crown Prince Dipendra reportedly opened fire on his own family. Automatic gunfire echoed through the halls as he shot the king, queen, and several other royals before turning the weapon on himself. King Birendra died instantly. The massacre wiped out most of the royal family in minutes. The official story blames the prince, but conspiracy theories still swirl. Was it a palace plot? A political coup? Or something darker? The event devastated Nepal and accelerated the end of the monarchy itself. King Ananda Mahidol. Few royal deaths remain as mysterious, or as controversial, as the death of Thailand's young king Ananda Mahidol. On the morning of June 9, 1946, the 20-year-old king was found dead in his bedroom at the Grand Palace, killed by a gunshot wound to the head. There was no sign of a struggle. No one heard the shot. The weapon was found near his body. Was it an accident? Suicide? Assassination? To this day, no one agrees. The Thai government launched multiple investigations and trials, but every attempt only deepened the mystery. 3 palace staff members were eventually executed for the crime, yet historians now believe they were almost certainly innocent. King Ananda's death remains one of the greatest unsolved cases in royal history. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more deep dive histories, dark royal stories, and the truth behind the world's most shocking events.